Hey everybody, Marion the Barbarian here. We got a great shave for you today. We are continuing with the Murphy and McNeil samples. I have in a box of samples. And today we are going to use Trinity. Trinity is a dupe of, yes, Aventus. I swear guys, I'm not like trying to grab the most obvious dupes because last time it was Sauvage, now it's Aventus. I just really reach in there and grab one and it's just kind of gone that way. So, it's great base. We're going to put the A on base ingredients. Then I'll put the scent notes up. You know, all that good stuff. Pulling out the loose horsehairs from my lather. We whipped it up in the Captain's Choice Aquamarine. Now I will tell you, I expect to lose hairs. I've lost probably 12 out of this horse. Oh, that one's just kind of sticking out a little. But it's not loose or coming out. You'll see it. But alright. Whipped it up in the Aquamarine. I will tell you guys, my face is super sensitive all through here. And I'm going to keep shaving because I am a firm believer that my face will eventually get used to being shaved every day. And I'm going to say that's why it feels that way. We did clean this this horsehair knot. Didn't really have a scent. Doesn't have a scent now other than the Aventus soap. But we're gonna tread lightly on shaving today. We may not even do 2 passes. We'll just see how I feel after the first. Because the goal is just to get my face trained and not hate my shaves. But you know what I'm talking about, those, they're almost non-existent. You can't really see them, like just tiny little whiteheads you can get when you get that irritation. And honestly, people, I have not had irritation like this in years. We are using second use. I do not remember what blade is in here. I bet you it's a super iridium. Fingers. Huh. Trying to get it to loosen. There we go. Yep, super iridium. It's a PolSilver or a Zenith. And I know it's the second use. No buffing. Just solid strokes. Nice lather today. The horsehair, super soft, not too floppy. I think I told y'all, if y'all saw the unboxing, it had a couple of scuffs on the handle and these like little white specks that I was eventually able to scrape off. But the white specks, it felt looked like paint spatter. I contacted the guy. It was a $50 brush. He said we can exchange it or I can give you 20 towards this. $30 for this, it seemed fair. And honestly, I didn't want to go through the issue of returning it. I don't want to go through the whole return label, leave it in the mailbox, wait for another one to come in. That was comfortable. We will do another pass. We will do another pass. And I was really excited to use this knot. That's the most important thing to me with this brush. I do like how it looks. Like handle, it's a nice color. I wish it was a little lighter like the images show on the computer. Screen for the listing. But it is a super soft knot. Johan raves about his Zenith horsehair, so I wanted to experience it for myself. It flow-throughs better than most Badgers I get. It doesn't seem to hold on to the lather just from this use. We've lost a lot of hairs, but you're going to lose a lot of hairs early on. I just feel like that's the way it is. Y'all see how excited it's getting right there? I want to keep buffing, but I know not to. There we go. Like I said, just 2 passes. All about training the areas. Matt Fox said to do this. I know people that straight razor shave do this. Kind of in between with the straight razor shaving doing it, but just 2 with the grain passes for the mustache under the nose area. There we go. Thorn really is a nice shaver. I wish I would have given it more credit before. Huh, got a little nick right there. And by more credit, just looked more highly on it to buy it. But it's a weird looking razor to me. I don't feel like it's necessarily aesthetically pleasing, like the bulbous handle at the bottom. It's just not a sexy looking razor in my opinion. So I was never like really interested in, y'all know I'm not into pot metal razors that much. Y'all know the reasons for that. We're gonna rinse up, we'll be right back. All right guys, we are back. Great shave. So when you get done with the shave and you start rinsing off and stuff, it doesn't feel that close. At least for me, when I'm using that, I was using really light pressure because I just don't want to aggravate. Right through here could be a little closer going this way, but that's always the case. But the neck is almost as good as it should be. Everything else is closer than I thought it would be. All right, guys. This Zenith brush, I like it. I'll link the shop because it's the only place. Where do I have it? Sellout. This is a Aventus dupe as well from Declaration Grooming. It's the only place with a wide selection here in the States that I can find of horsehair brushes. If you're interested, look at them. I will link all their brushes below. They got a bunch of Zenith boar and Manchurian and all that stuff as well. But they have a wide Zenith collection, and that's pretty cool because, I mean, nobody else has a wide Zenith collection that I could find. Sellout from Declaration Grooming. That's another great scent. Trinity. Look it up, guys. $14.25. These may be... So I did notice the Sauvage dupe was $13.99. He said his soaps were to $14.25 unless they were collab soaps. And those remain the same price. But don't quote me. It's either $14.25 or $13.99. Great soap. Great splashes. Awesome presentation on the splashes. And if you like Celtic things, Murphy & McNeil's the way to go. Most of their stuff is Celtic themed, especially like their first 20 releases or so. All right, guys, if you made it this far, like that video for me, hit the noti bell, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next shave.